you very much, Representative Heard. And here next is a good friend who I got to know in 2000. We were just comparing notes how long ago it was that we attended the Million Mom March together to end gun violence in Washington, D.C. And that is Toby Hoover, Executive Director of the Ohio Coalition Against Gun Violence. Toby.
Thank you, and thank you to these wonderful representatives here from Ohio that are willing to stand up and stand their ground. For too long, we, I think, have let the gun lobby decide, and it's their vision for the country and their vision for Ohio, that all of these things are happening, and it shouldn't be our vision. So some of these bills that Ted already mentioned and Tracy is sponsoring seems to most of us like this is common sense not to do these things. But when you start introducing things into carrying guns into daycares, and you start saying you shouldn't even have to have a permit, you can just carry wherever you want, and then mix it with carrying on campus and all of these things, but you add things like reciprocity to all states if the other states agree. And they don't even have to do the same thing or to have training as they do in Ohio. Or misdemeanors of domestic violence, maybe you can get your rights restored. So even though they talk about all being law-abiding, sometimes they're not. And then even when they're not, they want those restored. I think the biggest thing that we've seen lately is, like Ted mentioned, the stand your ground, because the Zimmerman case has got so much limelight everywhere. And what we've seen is we've said in this country, and again, the gun lobby vision is give everybody a gun, and now let everybody carry that hidden gun every place that you can in public, and now tell them that they can be judge and jury. And then we're surprised when we have something like Florida. It's a vigilante type of mentality, and it's something that we all have to stand up against. And so I think maybe stand your ground is a good term for it, although we have referenced it as the vigilante bill and the kill at will bill. But maybe it's all of us that need to stand our ground. One of the things that are in one of the bills that were mentioned is competency requirements when you renew. The definition of unloaded. They've been trying to do this since the bill first passed. And so now they've, first it was they had to be locked in the car, and then it had to be, out of reach and all this. And now they've gotten it down to where they want to define what it means for a gun to be loaded. I don't know about you, but that's pretty clear to me. If you can load it really quick, then it's loaded. Well, now they're saying if the clip is laying next to the gun, it's not loaded. That's how absurd some of these things are. So I guess I would ask all of you to say thank you to the people that are up here that are willing to stand their ground against this nonsense. Thank you.